Hey Nannies, it's Michelle from Nannies on Call. Each week we're bringing you new videos to educate and inspire you to be the best nanny you can be. Let's get right into it. This week we are going to go over 5 things you should never put on your nanny resume. Now, I just want to say these are our preference, and depending on what country you're living in, it may be a little bit different, but these are things that we prefer you leave off. Okay, number 1. Your personal interests. Well, it might be nice in a cover letter to put that you're interested in reading and yoga as it relates to working with children. Some of your personal extracurricular activities aren't that important. So for example, we see on some resumes interests and then listed like biking and hiking and kayaking. That is great, but it's not really your resume isn't the place for that. Maybe again in the cover letter, but it's not something you need to put as a separate line item on your resume. Your resume is for your experiences and your expertise. So let's keep it to that and keep your interests off of there. Number 2 is GPA. I know if you just graduated and you maybe don't have as much experience and you've graduated with a BEd or an ECE, these things might seem important, but they're just not as important to us as you may think. In the nanny world, we're not looking to hire the top of the class or anything like that. Really, it is your experience and your expertise from previous jobs and childcare positions, daycares, teaching that we're looking for. So you can leave your GPA off of your resume. References. So although we really do want to see your references at some point, putting them on your resume may create overcalling for families. So it's best to just put references available upon request. There's no need to put them on your resume with their names and their phone numbers and their email addresses from the beginning. Best to wait until someone wants to check your references because they're interested in meeting with you. You can leave it off until it's requested. 4, photographs. We don't really see that much here in Canada, but you can leave your photograph off your resume. Really, we're looking for a really quick snapshot and your photo takes up space. It also can lead to some discrimination. So, of course, at Nannies on Call, we're happy to meet and see everyone, and eventually we do see you in person. But for some families, it could lead to you not getting the job, whether it's just a not great picture or they take something, you don't look friendly enough, whatever it is, just leave that off. Let your personality shine through during the interview, but leave your photo off your resume to avoid discrimination and other judgments about you before you've met the family. Okay, I've left 5 is the biggest one. I've left it for last. That is unrelated experience to the job you're applying for. I cannot tell you how many resumes we receive that have 0 childcare experience or childcare experience buried on the second page. If you are applying for a nanny position, put your childcare experience at the top. I'm actually okay with you having your past experience underneath that because sometimes some of those things can make a difference. But make sure that childcare is first, and then you have a line that's other experience, and your other experience is underneath. And make sure you have all your childcare experience on there. The amount of people I interview who, once we get talking, they say, oh yeah, and I tutored this child for 3 years in math, or oh, and I coached volleyball for 3 years at this school. All of those things matter. So each of them should have a line item and what you did in that position, both paid and volunteer. Okay, so that's 5 tips on things you should leave off your resume. That leaves tons of space for all your amazing experience, all your amazing qualifications, all your amazing schooling. We want to make your resume as simple as possible and as quick to review and make a snap judgment on, yes, I want to meet this person, or no, I don't. So hopefully that helps and it cleans up your resume. I'll put a link below. We have a template that you can look at on our website of how to lay out a resume. So I'll put that on the link below. Of course, if you have any questions or ideas for other videos you'd like to see, we'd love to hear from you. We will see you next weekend, and we'll have another video, I think likely on resumes and some examples of ones we've received, so you can see what to do and what not to do. Have a great week.